In this session, we are going to look at how to promote a student or progress a student to the next academic year. So you navigate to manage students, and then you select the learning area of the student you want to promote. You select the class, select the year, and then filter. You have access to all the students within this particular class. Now, before you go ahead to promote, you are to ensure that you have 100% completion of all the previous or the current assessment capture. So we're talking about each of the subjects. 10 modes of assessment should be completed if you are promoting from year 1 to year 2 for each of the subjects that have been assigned to a student. If a single mode have not been captured, that student will never move to the next academic year. When you promote, some will go through, those that meet the requirement will go through, those that don't meet the requirement will still remain in the current year until every assessment mode has been completed. It is also possible to promote some of the students and later come back to promote the rest that meets the requirement. Even if it is a single student that remains and did not get promoted due to incomplete assessment capture, you can actually complete and then come back to promote that single student following the same procedure. Okay, so how do you tell if assessment is 100% completed for all the students within a particular learning area or the entire year 1? To do that, you need to go to School Monitor. On the School Monitor, you may filter the assessment year. So let's say year 1, your school, public school, if it's a private school, you select the private school as such, and then your school is already pre-populated, and then you click on filter. In this case, you may need to select all modes. So your focus should be on the academic year. So if it is 2024-2025 year of entry, you want to promote to year 2, that is where your focus should be. So it's already sorted for you. So you may click on the header to ensure that the years are clearly separated. And then you look at their rate of completion. So this is first semester, this is all modes. So you look at individual class assessment. The rate of completion is 92. Then supervised individual termly, the rate of completion is 80%. Mid-term practical, you can see that they are all 76%. What this means is that you have not hit 100% completion rate to even start the progression or promotion as the case would be. So you need to get to the teachers that have not completed their work and ask them to complete their work to attain the 100% before you can proceed. So you click on the teacher list, and then you look at the not captured. Your focus should be on the not captured. The very reason why you are not hitting 100% yet. So the not captured, we can see few teachers still have some scores to capture. So we talk of Peter Yeboah. You can see that 2 students assigned, 0 captured, 2 pending. So you have to call on this teacher to make sure that all these are captured. You may select all the modes, mid-term, you go through the same thing. Practical, you go through the same thing. And then supervised termly, you go through the same thing. Ensure that every single teacher has completed their work. And then you have to select year 2 as well. You have to select semester 2 as well. And ensure that each of the modes have been completed by all teachers. So you go to the not captured again. For semester 2, you can see the individual project is 100% done. All teachers have completed. So you go to practical portfolio, same thing. your focus is on the not capture, you go through it and see. And this is where a lot of school or administrators get confused. Because first, they select second semester. You can see that second semester, all modes for 2024-2025 is all 100%. And this way, they begin to think that their work is done. But when you select first semester, you will notice that not everything has been captured. And you have to go through the process I've explained earlier to ensure that every single teacher have completed their score capturing. Once you can see 100% completion rate, you can now go ahead to manage students and then filter through to the class you want to promote and now go ahead to promote. You are also to ensure that unassigned is completely nil. Because sometimes you can see every single teacher have completed their work from the teacher list, but the percentage still remain less than 100%. You are to check the unassigned and ensure that no student is listed on the unassigned, because unassigned means that these are students you have assigned subject but have not assigned these subjects to any teacher to capture the scores. So you have to go and assign this subject to teachers to ensure that the place becomes completely empty. And then also, if students are not really offering this subject but have been assigned by mistake, you have to go to manage students and then identify these students who are listed on the unassigned, and then ensure that these subjects that have been assigned them by mistake are deleted on their profile. So in that case, we click on the edit and then go to the subject section, and then you may drop the subjects that have been erroneously assigned to them. Once that is done, you go back and then you notice that the unassigned list becomes completely empty. Now you are set to promote your student to the next academic year. So once you have filtered all your students this way, all you need to do is to click on this progress all button, and voila, you are done. If everything goes successfully, you receive a feedback that progressing successful. If you don't get progressing successful, it will tell you that some students could not be promoted. Please check school monitor for unassigned subject and teacher allocation to ensure that all assessments are fully captured mode by mode for each semester. And you have to do exactly what I have explained earlier, and then you are good to go. Thank you.